Hello YouTube and welcome back to day number 9 of our advent calendar, and today we're doing something completely different because I've said that for pretty much every single advent calendar we've done so far because they've all been very different, they've all been all over the place, but today we're on Photoshop today because one of the suggestions was to create a logo, and I thought a cool idea would be to redesign, recreate, make a new and improved YouTube logo, because the current one we're currently using on the channel, as you can see right here, I made it about 2 years ago now at least, so kind of needs an update. So we're going to try and find a ditto to recreate and make into the new logo. So first of all, this is how I built, guys. We're going to find like an outline of a ditto we really want to try and use for the logo. The problem is I don't know, because this is the current one I use currently on Discord, but I want to try something different. I really do, but they get kind of weird as you go further and further down. They get so weird, like they're just blobs of nothingness really. So the best one to go for is probably, should we go, I don't know, let's go for this guy. Let's go for this one. See how current work with this one and see what we want to do. Right, so we go in here and we paste him in, and then you get a new layer, insert new layer onto you over the top, and then you get the little pipette and go, oh, I want this pink, and then you go around the outside and make him all purpley. He's got to be a devious little guy. So you go around the edges. Okay. Got it. Slowly but slowly. I know I'm going to fuck this up, guys. I know it. I know it. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Up and round. Up and over. Yeah, round the edges. We go up and round, up and round. The microphone's in the way, but it's fine. So you go around the edges. You go around the edges. Keep going. Up, down, round, dink. And then you hide that layer. Then you get to do the fill tool and go bip. And then you get the paintbrush and you just go over this minuscule white line that goes around the outside. And then you have your outline of your ditto, which you can edit and do all the things you want to with, which is great because it gets the right color you need, it gets everything like that, but you're not just using the old logo, you know what I mean? It's easy to edit this way with like different colors and different stuff on top. For me personally anyway, it makes it much easier. So that's the way we're going to try and do it. So, okay, so now he is fully pink. He's fully pink now, so now we need to click on this again, click off that, and see what his face is looking like. So what kind of face do we want? Because he's just got little black slits in the end and a black mouth. So there's nothing like major. We go to do eye brush and we go like this. That just looks like a 2-year-old drew it. Right, so you go back. Right. So what you do is you go here and you go on layer 2. And you go layer, new layer, layer, new layer. Okay, so we put that on the top. Then we get the black dot and we go whip, whoop, and we go no. And you do that, and then you cover that, and you get rid of that, and then we've got our like generic ditto on the screen right now. So that's we've got the ditto now. We've got the ditto. It's very simple to draw because it's just a pink blob, but now we've got to try and make him devious. Now, what makes a man devious? Right, so if we go and define, if we just write devious into Google Images, this is how we get inspiration for stuff. So we get devious into Google Images and see what comes up. We have like evil, devils and stuff. So interesting. So a devious person is not being truthful and maybe trying to trick you. Okay, so if we made Ditto have like the generic black mustache. Can we try and do that? Let's try and do that, shall we? Okay, so right, on the face layer, we're going to get the black dot, and we're going to try and get the twirly mustache, like this, okay? Okay, there we go. The devious mustache is there. Do we need a top hat? Do you want a top hat on him? We've got to do that. We've got to do that smirk, actually. That smirk is what we need. Right, okay, so let's go back. Get rid of the mouth. Okay, right. So now on this layer, we need to do the smirky. So let's look at the smirk again. Where was the smirk on? It was that one. So if we go like... Is that the one? It's like behind his eyes, isn't it? Is that smirking? How do you do a smirk face on? It's like... It's kind of like that, isn't it? And then he's got eyebrows that go like this. Yes, the eyebrows do it. Yes, the eyebrows do it. That's what we need, right? The eyebrows are there. Do we need the mustache then with that? Does the mustache work like that? I don't know. Does that work? No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. They're not going for the mustache, just going for the angry stare. Okay, right. But the Deviant's got to be twirling his mustache. But how do you do a mustache like this? With his face like that, he's got to have a mustache like... Now that's too fast with his eyes, isn't it? It looks like he's wearing glasses. No, we don't want that. Okay, we don't want that at all. Right, this is just my brain just going on a tangent right now. Right, so we've got devious. What else devious stuff can we do? What other devious stuff can we see? Introducing devious. I forgot to put my phone on silent, guys, because I'm such a professional. Right, we can, you know, edit that out, it's fine. We can edit this bit out. But, okay, so it's devious right now. Devious. Trick. Okay, so if we go for the Pokemon move Trick. Pokemon Trick. We've got the cups in there. So if he's holding... Can we make him hold the cups? Hold the Trick Cup. Okay. Pokemon Trick Cup. If we make him like hold the cup in his hand, as he's going to trick you, that'd be really... Does that work? I don't know. Right, okay. So if we get the... Okay, so we have got the Ditto. We can link these two together. We can link the layers together. And then move him across to this A4 one. So we have more room to work with. Make him a bit bigger. Make him a little bit bigger. Okay, so now he's flexing on us. So now we can convert this to a smart object. So it's all linked in one layer and can do the most. Right, so now we need to get the cup. The Pokemon Trick Cup, which is just basically a white... It just looks like a... What are they called? The red plastic cup, aren't they? The plastic cup. Like one of those, yeah, the classic red one. So if we get a... Can we get a... Animated, that'll do. If we grab a... What kind of one do we want, to be honest? We want just a generic red cup. That's what we want. If we go for this one, should we go for that one? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, really. Okay, so we copy that into Photoshop, and we go new, create. We've got our cup. I mean, we kind of have a cup. We're gonna make it a bit smaller, so you can actually see all of it on the screen. And then, do we want it red? Would we want it? What color do we want the cup, guys? What colour do we want this cup? To make it... what colour do we want the cup? Do we make it like shiny Ditto colour, which is like light blue? I think we make it shiny. Try and make it shiny Ditto colour. Okay. So we've got that. We can go layer, new, again to get the outline of the cup. We get our paintbrush tool and we zoom in a little bit to try and get all of it on the screen at once. And then we go around the outside again of the cup to try and get as much accuracy as we possibly can. We slowly go down, slowly go down, slowly go down. In that bit there, keep on going down, around this bit, around the bottom, around the bottom. You go up, up like that, up and around, up, try not jiggle. That's the worst part of freaking doing this section, is if you like, because I sometimes twitch a lot, not the streaming software, but you know, just twitching in general. But I do Twitch, so you definitely go check out my Twitch. But if we do that, right, and then we can go, because if you twitch it and then it just goes completely all off, it just looks, you have to do it all over again, which is really annoying. Okay, so now we've got that bit, we've coloured it in like we did before. Just going to colour it in. I'm going to colour in all the blue bits, because if you were to like fill this in with the fill tool, it would make it look like so like more dense, so it wouldn't look as nice as it would do with just filling it in like this. So this is why I do it like this, because it just makes it more neat and tidy, or more crisp anyway. Okay, so we're nearly done with this bit. We're going to slowly colour it in at the bottom. There we go, lovely. So now we have the cup, which we don't really need to do anything. We can actually like put some text on it, right? So if we put like Devious Dio on the cup and make him hold the cup, just put double D in like a really nice font, I think that would look really cool. So if we put a D here and make it what colour do we want? What colour do we want? Should we make it, yeah, let's make it actually, we don't want that pink, do we? If we have the cup, if we actually have the cup red, we can make text black. I think that looks much better. So we make the cup red. So we get the fill tool and go, I don't want to fill the D. That's not mad. Right, so we've got red cup now. We've got red cup. We've got red cup. So now we want the text to be black. No, we want the text to be black. So we get rid of this D layer. So delete that. We get the text. We get rid of that text layer. We get a new text layer and go Devious on one bit, which you can put onto the cup and make it black text. That's the wrong tool. We get the T tool, fill it in, highlight it, go to black, highlight that in. Then we got to find a new font, because this font is Karl Marx and it's not really a Devious font, is it? Right, okay. So what, I've got a load of fonts on here which whiteboard marker I use a lot. Starlight, Christmas cards, Ganache, no, that's a Christmassy one, don't want that. Film Goer, Mistral, no, I don't like that font. Okay, so what we want is like, definitely not Comic Sans, do we want that font? That's quite a bold font actually. Right, let's see how this one looks. Okay, make the font a bit smaller, make it 80 point. Okay, so we have Devious there, and then we have Ditto underneath, like that. I know it looks kind of odd, this size, but if we link them together, so we link the layers together and then move it across to our other image and make it a little bit smaller. We can be holding the cup like this, right? Okay, which is cool. That's really cool. I like that. So now he's got his cup, his trick cup with Devious Dio on it. What else can we add to this to make it like more? Is there like Devious hats? If we Google Devious hats, what comes up? you call like an evil hat? Evil hat, evil trickster hat. I want trickster hat. Trickster. That's not how you spell trickster cabbage. Trickster hat. So you want more like one of those like a top hat kind of thing, right? So let's just go for top hat. Let's go for a top hat. We can have a top hat on him. Top hat, clip art, or cartoon. We want cartoon actually. Go back. Go back. We want cartoon top hat. What kind of angle do we want it? Because if we really want it like, if the cup's that side, we want the hat to be like coming off that side, I want to say. So if we go for this one, we copy this across. And we lose the background. Right, another tip for you guys. If you get like a PNG, you can crop obviously the shutter bit at the bottom. And if you get the magic wand tool and click on the background, you can just go delete, and it'll disappear. And then you can just go drag this across, put that on, see what it looks like. I don't put that above the ditto. I did not convert these to smart objects, so I can get a lot of layers at that point. So now we can get rid of that and call it cup. Then we've got the little hat on our DV ditto. We're also going to redraw the hat, so we make it a little bit bigger. Just want to see what it looks like with this angle. What about now? So if we do that, does that look all right? Will that look a bit weird? I think it needs to be the other way around. Does it need to be the other way around? I think it needs to be the other way around. Right, so if we go, we get rid of that, we go back to this, and we go image, rotation, horizontal, and now move it across. I think a little, do we want a little hat? If you have a little hat, like this, if you have a little hat like that, just there on his head, like this, like there. I think that looks better than having a big hat, to be honest. And then in this hand, can we have that in that hand? Does that look better? If we make him hold it like that, as if he's holding it like this, like in his hand. I've completely forgot I'm not doing webcam with this video, but it's like he's gripping the cup with this hand, and then we have the hat on a slight tilt, like that. Yes, I'm loving it already. So if you go like that with the hat, like there, and then this hand have something else, like him, I don't know what we can have in that hand. I don't know, but okay, so we've got the hat now. Okay, so now we have the hat, we need to redesign it as best we can. So we get the pipette tool and get this grey, this nice grey colour, and then make this middle bit like light blue. Would make it pink. I think it works with red actually. Okay, so let's just redraw it as best we can. So go around the edges. As best we can. See what this looks like. We might need to add a little more detail to this one. So if we, I did not, rookie mistake, right. I did that just for you guys, so forgot to add the new layer, so that was pretty much worthless doing that redo because you can't really change it at that point. So if we just go around the edges like this, and then you go up and round, and go up, and go around again, link that up, and then we close that. Okay, so we've got the outline of it. So if we just colour we go around the black bits on this one, this layer. And then go the red stripe across the middle. And we hide that up. That looks alright, to be fair, that does look alright. So now we just got to get the fill layer and go dink, 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 dink. No, actually, no. We go back, 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 back. Right. So these ones are darker. So So we go back to this one and we get the pipette tool and go, oh, we want this one lighter grey. We can go back and do this and do that and that. And then for the red bit, we want to get the pipette tool and go, hello, red, hide that, get the fill bucket and go like that. And then we want to do is we get the paintbrush and fill in the red bit on this layer if we can. Oh, done that wrong, haven't I? That's fine. We've got this. We make the pen a little bit smaller. So if you make the pen a little bit smaller, you can get closer up to the edges without going over the grey lines. Which, what I probably should have done was to do the lines on a separate layer, like the dark black lines, just the outline. This is what I should have done, but I've gone too far now, so we're just going to colour this bit in as much as we can without going over the dark grey edges if we can. So I'm just going to slowly colour this bit in. I don't know what this video is going to do well or not. It's just me just waffling as we colour in. But it could be relaxing, I don't know. This could be my new niche, you know? Making logos. Okay, so we've got the red bit, which looks kind of nice. Okay, so now we need to get the pipette tool, copy that to get this grey back, and then for the dark grey we can just go mad, because it's the same colour as the outline. We can just colour over this white bit. If it doesn't work, doesn't look right, we can obviously go back and change it if we want to. Okay, so I'm going to do this top bit now. Try and get it coloured in. I don't know if it's going to work because the lip bit, obviously now I've done that, so the dark grey and the dark grey clash now. I don't know if it's going to work as well as the original hat, but we're gonna roll with it and see how it looks. And then we can obviously change it post haste as much as we can. So now we need to get the pipette tool again to get the light grey, which we can now then do for these bottom bits here. And literally, as soon as I did it, go straight over the edge. This is why you don't like hold click. You just have to, you should really like do bits at a time. So if you do mess up, you don't have to redo the entire thing over and over again, which gets really annoying. But I sometimes forget to do this because it's like I'm using like a pencil and just colouring in, you know, like you did when you were like in primary school. Some colouring in as you do. So you go up and round. You go round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and you have the bottom bit done. And you go to the top and colour around the top, go around the edges. If I screwed up a bit, I might have done. It's fine. Okay, so then we go around here. Okay, so then we have a somewhat hat right now. So if we could put the hat back on here, that looks not too bad actually. Not too bad at all. So if we delete that and put that on there and move him above that and put that little hat on his little head and do that and put that there. Okay, right. I think like that. Actually, no. You can slightly. Obviously, you can use the arrow keys as well to like move it around as well to get the perfect spot you want it. So if we go like that for him, and then in this hand we have him holding a. Right, so first of all, let's get rid of the background, and we can crop him down. See what he actually looks like right now. So crop him up and down like that. Squeeze him in. Squeeze them in again, We have this little rascal here, little rascal Devious Ditto, with his Devious Ditto cup, his trick cup, his monocle. Monocle. Should we make him have a monocle? I think he looked cool with a monocle. Let's try monocle. Monocle, monocle, monocle. I want him to have a monocle now. I've said monocle, but I meant to say top hat. But we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. We're going to have let him have a monocle. That's what we want. Right, so we're going to... Do we want that kind of monocle, or do you want this kind of monocle? That's too fancy though, is it not, to have a standard evil villain? Generic evil villain. That's what we want. A monocle, 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 monocle. Do you want... Huh. I don't know. Do we want a monocle? I think we want a monocle. Okay, we will go for this one. We'll go for that one. So you can file, new, to get the monocle on the screen right now. It didn't work. It really didn't work. Okay. Sometimes if you rush it too quickly, it doesn't save the actual size of the image you want to convert over. So sometimes you just have to resize it and just redo it again. So if we go for just get a new layer, right, that's what we want to do. Layer, new, layer. Okay, so make the circle, try and make the circle as big as this circle here, as best we can. Which is like that, okay. Do you want to make the bit smaller? I think we need to make the outside smaller. So obviously this circle is got the black outer layer and the fill note inside already selected. So you can change that by going here, you can change the color of the inside, and this one change the color of the outline as well. So now we can just get the paintbrush tool on the ellipse layer and make this a lot smaller to about 1. I want 2 actually. Let's go 2 pixels. Make it 2 pixels because that should be the right size for this. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to go. I saw the grey before, so we want the black. So you want to make it as black as possible, like that. And go around like that, and then you just want to go straight down. I don't think we need it that long, to be honest. We're just going to make it that long to see. Okay, so we get rid of that. We zoom out a bit. It's not... Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh, made the wrong thing. Right, so we want the ellipse tool like that. We want to control T it so we can edit it. And make it a bit smaller because it's much, much bigger than his eyeball. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Zoom them out. I think it's too long, to be honest. Right, so if we get the rubber tool, we just rub from the bottom. Like that. Does that work? I think the circles, again, is still too big. Okay, so make it a lot smaller. That's better. That's what we want. Okay. He's got top hat. He's got the evil trickster cup. He's got the top hat. What else do we want him to have? Should he be wearing something? What clothes do we put? What clothes do we put on him? What clothes do we put on him? Or do we just leave it like that? Do we leave it like that for now? How long are we recording for? About half an hour. Okay. I think that is a good start. That is a fantastic start. So if we export this as a PNG and go to Pokemon, go back to YouTube, go to... Obviously this is my Twitch follow selection. So if we go here and we go to Devious Ditto logo and save it, then we go over to my YouTube channel, which you can check out. So we go to here, view channel on YouTube. It's going to play my most played video, which is great. Edit profile picture. We're going to change this, and we're going to go back, and we've got this little boy here, and we're going to move done, We have a watermark. We should put a watermark. We should make him a watermark as well. Okay, that's done as well. We're going to publish. And we're going to see the new logo. Just chilling, you know? Just chilling. I think that looks kind of cool, actually. So we go to view channel on YouTube. Go to channel on YouTube. I think that looks really cool. I think, me personally, I think that's really cool. He looks more devious like that. Okay, I'm definitely going to change my Discord to that as well. Okay, so that's going to be a wrap for this creating a logo video. If you guys have learned anything or have any ways you could, like, any ideas, or you want me to make you a logo like this one, just let me know. I'll try my best to get Cabbage Creations off the ground. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next day of Advent.